What benefits do we see in it on the elevator side? First thing we had to do, we had to start talking some operational changes. Most of the people that we had in our elevator, when a load of canola come across the scales, they didn't even know what it was. Canola will flow everywhere. That pinhole leak up on the distributor that hasn't leaked because it wasn't big enough, now streams canola out of it. Canola is so little it packs in together, and you cannot suck the air through, you'll burn them up. So you got to have the air free behind the fan and force it up through it. This is actually designed to spin from the momentum of the grain falling, and it just slings it. Takes a little bit of adjustment to get them right. Real easy to adjust, crescent wrench, one nut, and that controls your flow of your grain over the top of it. One other thing to remember, most elevators in Oklahoma were built between 1930 and 1960. They have one driveway, one leg, they're one crop. Most canola will end up at PCOM or ADM. Those are basically your two processors. Why do we support canola? Cleans up dockage and FM. We don't have to mess with the junk. 10% at load of FM on a truckload, and I don't remember the exact bushels, but it's like 200,000 bushels to blend that off of clean wheat with no FM. Domestic and export markets are changing their requirements. So when we take in your wheat, where we sell it to an exporter or a domestic mill, they're asking more of us. They're saying, hey, this wheat you guys got, this 1% dockage, we don't want it. So these numbers will be field averages. 09, wasn't so pretty. 2.8 and 1% FM. The ride's just continually getting worse. 2010, we put canola on this producer. 2011, he put a 0.3 dock and 0 FM. This is a different producer. Home place, 9.7 dock, 0.3 FM, 2.6 dock, 4.5 dock, canola, 0.4 dock, and no FM. 09, the guy come in, brought a sample and said, we can't do nothing with it. This is mixed grain. Nobody could do nothing with it. He plowed it up. I mean, it was just that bad. Put it to canola. He's got 10 acres by his house that falls into this field that didn't get canola. And we got one load of 2.5 FM off of that field. The rest of that farm, 0.5% of dock, no FM. Producer number one. He had 474 acres of wheat last year, all within that 2-mile radius. That averaged 29.6 bushels. He had 482 acres of canola last year, made 38.6 bushel. 9 bushel. 9 bushel on 474 acres would have been 4,266 bushels. 4,266 bushels, $7, right at $30,000 that it would have helped. We've increased wheat yields 9 bushels since 1981. Go back to the producer number one, he increased wheat yields 9 bushel in 1 year behind canola. Canola is helping us quite a bit.